Hi, my name is Rick Chin. I'm one of the co-founders here at Desktop Metal, and I'm leading the development of our Fab Flow software product. Now, if you're in design or manufacturing, change is just something we're constantly dealing with as we're developing a product, whether it's for manufacturability or it's just a normal part of the design iterations that a team has to go through. And when we're looking at models or designs, it's not always clear how it's evolving from one version to the next. In addition to that, we've always been in that uncomfortable situation where you're not quite sure if this version of the model that I'm working on right now is the one that I should be making additional changes to or sharing with other people. Wouldn't it be great if it were just crayon simple to understand and see exactly how that design was evolving from one version to the next? And it was just effortless to share those design changes with your customers, your coworkers, and your vendors. Well, in our Fab Flow product, we've got some great capabilities that are perfect for that particular scenario. Okay, we're going to start by loading a model into our 3D viewer. And you have the normal capabilities you expect in a 3D viewer. Things like the ability to measure, to scale your model, do things like cross-section as we view our model. Now, communicating in design and manufacturing situations is very, very hard. And so we built some great tools for 3D communication right within the Fab Flow environment. So, for example, I have some fake holes here on the front of the model, and I actually like to make a suggestion that they should be removed to make the model a little bit cheaper to produce. So I'm going to create a comment, and I have the ability to annotate right on the 3D model. So I'll kind of create a box around those items, and I'll create an annotation that basically says that we should remove those fake holes. And I can actually add a title and some additional descriptive information here as well. And you'll see that in this model, I actually have some additional comments that I've already created. So I can select on each one of those, and the system provides a nice way to animate between each of the comments in a way that always gives you a good sense of exactly where on the particular model these notes or annotations exist. Now, as we're looking at a design and making suggestions as to how it should evolve, right, we want to look at the next design iteration. So I'll have the ability to upload a new version of that model. Here I'm uploading an STL file, but we can bring in other standard file formats like STEP and IGES, as well as native file formats like SolidWorks, ProEngineer, CATIA, and the like. There's up to 14 different file formats that we can bring into Fab Flow. Now, one of the things that we're going to do here is tell the system that we're bringing in an updated version of the model that we're looking at right now. So when I select on that, the first thing the system will do is it's going to superimpose those two models on top of one another. So I can see the new model, right, relative to the old one. But you're also going to see the fact that Desktop Metal, or Fab Flow, is creating a version 1.5 of that model. And a really fantastic thing about that is when I select on the 1.5 version, it shows me how that model is changing. As it goes from version 1 to version 2, red represents material that's been removed, while green represents material that's been added. So it's a nice, clear way to see how the model as a whole evolves, or again, you might focus in on specific features or regions, like the fake holes that I just commented on, and you can see exactly how material is added and removed to the model to get the final result to accommodate that change that we asked to be made on the file. Now that we're capturing this information and tracking the changes to the design, now we might want to share that with other people that we're collaborating with on this particular design. So I'll select on the share option, and I'll specify the particular person that should be receiving it. And I'll indicate what they should have access to. In this case, I can control whether or not they can download the model, which versions. In this case, I'll let them see all versions of the model, including that 0.5 version with the green and the red volumes, and the comments that we've added as well. So now when I share this model with that other individual, they'll get access to exactly what I provide in terms of the model and the comments. If they don't yet have a Fab Flow account, that's fine. There's a quick registration and they'll be able to get right into that model. So now how do you take advantage of the capabilities I've just demonstrated to you? Well, you just go to dm-flow.com and you click on the sign up link. And again, you do the quick registration and all the capabilities I just demonstrated to you are now available in this version of the product. And everything that I've shown you is free. So I hope you agree. Fab Flow has some great capabilities to help you see, understand, and communicate how your design is evolving. So go to dm-flow.com and try it out for yourself. Thanks for your time.